So as I'm still banned from the Nike app, of course I'm doing most of my shopping from Ant Clothing, and I actually found a pair of Air Force One, which to be honest it's not available on the Nike website at all. So I decided to go ahead and take it. So in today's video we're gonna have a look at a very interesting take on a pair of Air Force One. Hello guys and welcome back for a brand new review. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing and also give me a like. It will really help out the channel. You can also give me a follow on Instagram and TikTok to see exactly what I'm going to review in the next few days. In today's video guys, we're going to have a look at another pair of Air Force One, which I need to admit that it seems that it's going to have the most iterations on the market, which if I'm not mistaken, Nike it's claiming to have over 2,000 versions out on the market. So let's go ahead and take them out of the box, which as you can see will come in one of the regular boxes in this dark color, which will have the Nike Air Force One written here on top in this silver color. So let's go ahead and take them out. So in today's video guys, we're gonna have a look at a very interesting take on this Air Force One 07 LX NBHD. Nowadays guys, we have so many iterations on the market for this Air Force One, which will include most of the times just some very stiff leather materials, but in the last year or so Nike has brought on the market also other materials. We also had some React midsoles as well, which for sure made this one quite comfortable, but as I'm still banned from the Nike app, most of my shopping I'm doing it now on Ant Clothing. And scrolling through that app, I've found this one, which seems to be something new on the market. So this one, according to the box, it's called Ashen, Slate, Red Stardust and Sanddrift. It seems that this one will be a perfect pair for this slightly warmer weather, which is coming at least now here in the UK, which will include some slightly different materials comparing with those stiff leather ones. And this one is actually retailing now on the market for £120, which will be just £10 more than a normal release. So it seems that this one will have a mix of materials between some twill, nubuck and leather, which will sit on the same rubber midsole which we've been getting in the last 20 years or more. But straight out of the box I can tell you that this one will feel so much better than the general releases, and it will be mainly because we're gonna have slightly softer materials which for sure will feel quite good on foot. So let's go ahead and also do a breakdown of this one guys. So as I said earlier, for this upper we're gonna have a mix of few materials. One of it will be this twill one, which will come in this blue color. And I would say that this one will also act as a base layer. So on top of this one we're also gonna have this nubuck material in this blue color, which will have this staining effect. So this one will cover the front part of the tobo section, which is gonna be also here at the lacing system. And as usual we'll cover most of this ankle and heel section as well. As in for the actual lacing system, we're gonna have your normal punch out holes, which will keep in place these flat blue laces. And underneath these laces we're gonna have a nice nylon tongue in this blue color, which will have a decent amount of padding. And this one at the top will have this blue tag, which on top will have the Nike Air, the Air Force One and also the Nike swoosh embroidered in this pinkish color. Then continuing in the midfoot, as any other pairs of Air Force One, we're gonna have this Nike swoosh made out of this leather material, which again will come in this blue color. And this one will join here at the back, just above the heel section, where we're gonna have this tab, which will have the Nike Air and the Nike swoosh pressed down in this pink color. Then going inside of the shoe, we're gonna have your normal lining, which we've been getting in most of these releases. which underneath will have a decent amount of padding but nothing too special. Also at the bottom we're gonna have a blue foam insole, which at the heel section will have the Nike Air and also the Nike Swoosh imprinted in this pink color. And as you can see here at the heel section we're also gonna have this small hole, which will actually reveal that air sole unit, which we're gonna have it in the midsole. So now we can actually go to this rubber midsole in this cream color, which will have your normal standard pattern, nothing changed here. This one will also be stitched to the shoe as any other pairs of Air Force Ones. As usual, here at the heel section we're also gonna have this air lettering, which will hint that here at the heel section inside we're gonna have that air sole unit, which for sure you need to wear it for at least a couple of times in order for this one to become slightly more comfortable. So now guys, we can finish with this salmon color for this rubber outsole, which yet again will have your normal standard pattern, which will include these star designs here at the front and also at the heel. As usual, we're also gonna have this circular design here at the front and also at the heel. And in the midfoot we're gonna have your usual Nike lettering and also the Nike swoosh. As in for the actual sizing guys, for me, as I have a skinny fit, for this range I'm always going with a half size down, and this one fits me perfectly. But I would say that if you have normal fit, you can just stick with your true to size. And just in case you have wide fit guys, most definitely I would suggest you to go with at least a half size up, just to make sure that this one overall is not going to be too strong for you. So overall guys, this latest release coming from Nike, which it seems that it's not available on the Nike website at all. In my opinion, it's actually looking quite good, and it also uses quite good materials as well. And I would say that given that the price will be roughly the same as most of these releases for this range, I really feel that having these new materials, these ones are actually feeling quite good on foot. I would say that this twill combined with this no-back will feel so much different comparing with those general releases, which will include that stiff leather material. So for sure I would say that at least for the upper, this one feels much different. But as usual, this one will just sit on that rubber midsole, which will just have that air sole unit here at the heel section, which unfortunately, even if we're gonna wear it for a lot of time, it's not gonna become so much comfortable. The difference will actually be quite minimal. So yeah guys, this was my unboxing and reviewing of one of these latest releases coming from Nike for this Air Force One 07. I really hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to press the like button, maybe also subscribe to the channel. You can also give me a follow on Instagram and TikTok to see exactly what I'm gonna review in the next few days. Of course, if you want to have a look at any of my latest reviews, you can choose from any of the videos which you have now on the screen. And as always, I'll see you in my next one. Thanks for watching.